Hello and welcome back to the channel. So today we are embarking on our NC500 journey.
The NC500 or North Coast 500 is a 516-mile scenic route around the north coast of Scotland, traditionally starting and finishing in Inverness.
We're setting off from home today and we're heading we should have been heading towards Glasgow, which was going to just outside Glasgow, which was going to be our sort of halfway point before we went up and past Inverness. To sort of break the journey up a bit, but you'll notice the absence of Lou. That is because Lou, in the course of planning this trip, she managed to double book herself on a hen do this weekend in Liverpool. So we had to change plans. Plans are now I'm off to just outside Liverpool, a place called Chesterfield something. Chesterfield, I can't think what the name's called. I'll put it on screen. Which is just outside Liverpool, probably about 25 minutes outside Liverpool, and then tomorrow morning I'll be picking Lou up and we'll be carrying on past Inverness, which means tomorrow is a massive drive, like 7-hour drive to get there. But yes, so let's crack on with the journey towards, I think it's just outside Chesterfield. Morning. Well, I had a lovely evening here on Chester Fair Oaks Caravan and Motorhome site. Weather was actually beautiful. Sun came out as I would sit out. It was really nice. I think it was like 18 degrees, which is unheard of for recent times. But now we are off to Liverpool to collect Lou and start the NC500 proper. I woke up to pouring rain, which is not ideal with the pack up, but we got there. So let's go find Lou. Look who I've collected.
Yay!
Feeling rough from a hen do.
I'm a little bit worse for wear. Not great when you've got like a 7-hour drive to go, but hey, I'll be alright. I'm not actually doing the driving, so...
I'm sure some dirty service for you make you feel fantastic.
No. Oh, it's rough.
So yeah, we've got best part 400 miles to go to get to Beauly campsite, which is just past Inverness. Beauly Holiday Park, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess we'll catch up with you there.
A little bit about our plan for the NC500 trip. We are going to be going anti-clockwise, so we're going to be going east to west. We are going to take in the Isle of Skye for a couple of days and explore that. We're going to be staying exclusively on campsites, which we've pre-booked. And if you tune into the entire series, right at the end, we do a little explanation on why we chose to do this.
We have arrived at Beauly Holiday Park. Lovely park. The warden was super welcoming. Took us to our pitch and told us all about the site. We've just headed to, since the dogs have been in the journey for the whole time, obviously with a few stops on the way of a couple of hours, but it took about 8 hours I think to get here.
Yeah, with stops.
Yeah, with stops, but we've come straight out onto this like woodland walk that's on the site. I think the warden said it's about 600 metres, so nice little walk. So we're just letting the dogs do that before we set up. Then we're going to get set up.
And he was saying that the bar on site, we didn't think it'd be open because I'm sure on the website it says it's only open Fridays and Saturday nights. But the warden said it's open tonight, so...
Yeah, I'm guessing maybe because it's the bank holiday weekend, maybe.
Probably. But he said the dogs are more than welcome and he'll have the fire on and whatnot, so...
Yeah, so I think potentially if we don't fall asleep from the tiredness of the journey, we'll be in there later on a bit.
I don't know whether I can face a beer or not after the shenanigans of the hen party this weekend.
Hilarious.
But we'll see. Maybe it's one of them where, you know, what makes you bad will make you better. We'll see.
But yeah, we'll set up, probably have some dinner, and yeah, we will catch you in a bit. But the NC500 starts right here.
Trust Dallas, and this is what I've got off him so far.
Hashtag don't get a husky.
Definitely. And you need luck because you're next. You're next. But you look much better. So this is everything I got out of them. Hashtag husky owner problems.
Morning.
Morning.
Well, that evening we had planned to like update you on the nice bar we went to on the site last night, but we got up in the pop top and just fell straight to sleep. So there was no filming of any content last night. But yeah, so last night we went to the bar on site, which is called Captain Faff's Bar, isn't it?
Yeah.
Had a couple of local beers from I think the local is it Loch Ness
Loch
Brewery?
Ness Brewery.
Yeah, which was really nice. I enjoyed that.
It actually sorted me out as well, because there'd been a few drinks over the weekend at the hen party, so I wasn't feeling too great yesterday when Rich first picked me up, but a couple of beers last night sorted me out, and I'm raring to go today now, so that's good.
But yeah, what a lovely site this has been. Beautiful, beautiful
Really,
toilet block.
Yeah,
which I
nice
think,
modern toilet block.
Yeah, which the site warden said was made during lockdown back in 2020, which I thought was really cool. Actually, they took quite a negative situation for businesses and stuff with the fact they all had to close, and they sort of put a positive spin on it and did stuff on the site to improve it. So I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
Site warden's really nice, really friendly, wasn't he?
Really friendly bloke, yeah. He was in the pub last night, wasn't he?
Yeah,
chatting to everybody.
Chatting to everyone, telling us all sorts of stuff, which is how we found out about the site and stuff. But yeah, really enjoyed this place. But then today we are up. We are off to. Where are we off to today? Well, ultimately we're off to John O Groats.
John O Groats, yeah.
We're going to meander our way up there during the day. I think.
See what we see, really.
Yeah, basically, I think first place we're going to is just about half an hour away from here. Is it
Fairy Glen Falls?
Fairy Glen Falls, yeah, which is basically a series of little waterfalls and stuff. But there's a car park you can park and then walk towards the main falls at the end. So yeah, hopefully Doug will enjoy that. Weather is pretty nice today, although as I talk it is starting to spot with rain, which is not ideal. But yeah, we'll catch up with you when we get to the falls. So we were on our way to the Fairy Glen Falls, and we passed the signpost for Chanonry.
Chanonry Point.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Apologies if we're butchering the pronunciation of that. But yeah, which apparently is one of the best places, or one of the best places, to see dolphins. So we thought, well, we may as well come down here and have a look. Beautiful location. It's almost like on a head of land, with water all around it. Stunning little car park at the end. And we parked up, didn't we? And saw a dolphin straight away.
Instantly.
Like almost instantly saw a dolphin. But then unfortunately...
But obviously we had no camera out or anything like that, so...
But we haven't seen one since.
Yeah, since then, we haven't seen anything, have we?
But it's really nice here. I think if you come in this way, this is definitely a port call.
Definitely worth a stop off. It's lovely.
I mean,
really
the weather's The weather's not great.
Changeable.
Yeah, it hammered it down when we got here, so we sat in the van for a little bit. But yeah, what a lovely little place to come to. We've moved on to the Glen Falls now, so that's just round the corner really from
Yeah, it's not far
Chanonry
at all.
Point, like probably a mile maybe.
Just a note about Chanonry Point, if that's how we're saying it. There's no motorhomes allowed down there. It's quite tight. So
yeah,
I'm
and it's
guessing
really tight. I don't think you'd want to take a motorhome down there.
not a really.
It's all right for
problem, no.
cars and smaller campervans, I think. Well, it was fine for ours, to be fair.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's that, and then yeah, we've come to the Glen Falls. The car park's really small, but there was spaces, to be fair.
Yeah, it was kind of
But I think
space.
if it's busy, you might struggle to find a space.
Again, it's quite tight as well, the car park.
Yes, yeah. Although there was 2 motorhomes and a long van conversion in there. So yeah, and then we're walking towards the falls. So you can join us for that. Yeah, so we'll catch you a bit further up the path. We've moved on a little bit further from the Fairy Falls. We basically exited the Black Isle, went over the bridge back to the mainland, and have gone a bit further up, and we've stopped off at Dunrobin Castle, which sort of came up quite quickly, so we quickly nipped in here. Just a quick look around. What a beautiful looking castle, and the gardens, wow.
Yeah, really nice gardens. Unfortunately, it's not dog friendly at all. Dogs aren't allowed in the gardens or in the castle, so we just sort of went up to where the disabled parking is, and one of us went down, and like we took it in turns basically, and one stayed with the dogs, didn't we?
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, incredible. I didn't. You went down into the garden, didn't you? I looked at it from sort of the balcony that's there, and they're so well done. They're amazing.
Amazing.
And the castle, I think we read in this. We've got an NC500 book, and it says it's almost a fairy tale looking castle, and that's how you would describe it, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
definitely. When you go around the other
look.
side, it does. When you go around the side where the gardens are,
Yeah,
it does.
It's crazy, but yeah, very interesting.
It's got a very French look about it.
Yeah, like the mixture between a sort of a fairy tale castle and a French chateau.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I would describe it. But yeah, pretty picturesque. Now I think we're going to hot foot it up to John O Groats to get set up, hopefully before it gets too dark. And yeah, we'll catch you when we get there. We are at John O Groats. We left Duncansby, what was it?
Dunrobin Castle.
And we stopped for some food and some fuel on the way, and then we've come here. Actually, I don't know where the day went today. It's like 8 o'clock basically,
Yeah,
and I think we arrived about probably 7:30. Quickly blasted to set up, and then we're going to cook some dinner very shortly. But we've got such a beautiful pitch. It's literally looking straight out to sea. I'll put a bit of B-roll of that on. But yeah, what a beautiful pitch. Although we've got it and it's cold, isn't it? It's like 6 degrees or something here. And it's quite blowy. Although the wind's not too bad. It's probably like 15, 16. It's not too bad, but it is quite cold, isn't it? So we were very much glad to get set up, get inside, get the heater on, and get comfortable for the evening. Then we're going to put the football on.
Yeah,
watch the football.
Leicester need to win tonight.
They do indeed. And,
big time.
And then, yeah, get some food and settle in for the evening, I think. That's us, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
I think tomorrow we're thinking Duncanby Stacks.
Duncansby Sea Stacks.
Yeah, and possibly we're going to try and get to Wallago Steps. Is that right?
Yeah, because we didn't have time to do it on the way, did we?
No, to be fair, the day was getting on, wasn't it? So, yeah, we'll try and do those two things tomorrow.
And obviously we need to do the obligatory sign photo and...
yeah, and I think we're going to get in the brewery and maybe
get
some beers from the brewery, which might be nice to have some local beers while we're here.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Dogs are shattered.
Yeah, dogs are so tired. I think the walking and stuff has well taken it out of them. But yeah, we will catch up with you either later, and if not, we will catch up with you in the morning.
So this is the view out of the pop-top window.
I think we'll leave this episode here. Join us in the next episode of this series where we'll be taking in the sights around John O Groats and ultimately heading on towards Sango Sands.